What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Jake Hill's newest single that just dropped, I think literally last night. It's called Hiding in the Dark. So I'm super excited to check this one out, guys. We're going to hop right into it. Let's get it.
Have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like. Hiding in the dark, always looking for the light. I've been feeling so alone, I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside. I don't know where to start, I got way too many questions. Bleeding from the heart, I can't handle my reflection. Feel like no one's home, hate to look at myself. Try to do it on my own, but I really need help. I'm falling. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, this beat, I like the beat, man. I don't even really know how to describe it, but it's catchy, man. It's really good. It kind of reminds me of some of the older music that I've heard from Jake, and even some of the works that he's done with Josh A in the past, right? So here, you know, it's basically playing his day, man. He says, you know, have you ever fell apart, and tell me you know what it's like to hide in the dark, always looking for the light, kind of just constantly in that space of darkness where it's hard to find the light, you know, that safety, that happiness, that comfort, that health, right? And he just goes on to say, he's been alone and trapped in his mind, and that's all he's ever known. And I think the really important part in the chorus here is that he says, I don't know where to start. I've got way too many questions, right? And I found in anything that's like a daunting task, that's one of the most difficult things is starting, right? Is just starting. And I feel like what's always worked best for me is kind of just doing it, right? Like at some point you need to like stop overthinking it. For me personally, like I just need to stop overthinking it and just start with something, right? Just work from, just start from somewhere and just work your way from there, right? It may not be the perfect start, may not even be the best start, but it's something, right? And that really kind of gets the ball rolling, and that's kind of the key I've always found for me personally, right?
From the heart, I can't handle my reflection. Feel like no one's home, hate to look at myself. Try to do it on my own, but I really need help. I'm falling. Here we go again, it's just another sad song. Grab the mask and play pretend, but everything is going wrong. You say it's okay, but I don't know how to feel anything but cloudy gray, so I take another pill. Leave me to burn, I'm crashing down. I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm lashing out. I don't think you understand it. Guess I'm pessimistic, it's just been so hard to manage. Damn, I'm coming undone, but I hang on tightly. Don't fall, is there anybody like me? I need your voice, so make it loud and clear. I'll try to drown the noise and face all my fears. I hide away, but I'll find a way to make it out of this. And I promise I'll get away, cause there's better days ahead. That's what you said, but have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like.
Okay, I like that, man. I really like the ending of that too, because again, it makes it just more relatable to that feeling of that no one really understands or feels what I'm going through, right? I mean, he says it right there in the middle of the verse. I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm lashing out, but but I don't think you understand it, right? Kind of just like the natural reaction to what he's going through, right? And just before that, he says, you say it's okay, but I don't know how to feel, right? And at the end, where he says, I'll get away because there's better days, and here, that's what you said, but then he goes right into the chorus, but have you ever fell apart? Tell me what tell me what it's like, right? Because it doesn't seem like you truly understand what I'm going through, even when he made the call out, is there anybody like me? I need your voice to make it loud and clear. Again, it's just that feeling of isolation, of just being in the darkness all alone with no help, right? And then just that constant struggle of getting to a better place, right?
Days ahead, that's what you said, but have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like. Hiding in the dark, always looking for the light. I've been feeling so alone, I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside. I don't know where to start, I got way too many questions. Bleeding from the heart, I can't handle my reflection. Feel like no one's home, hate to look at myself. Try to do it on my own, but I really need help. I'm falling. Way too many nights of staring soaring out into the void. I should jump, but if I did, another life would be destroyed. Maybe I'm useless.
I like that. We didn't even get far in that, but I like that, man. Says, way too many nights staring out into the void. I should jump, but if I did, another life will be destroyed. 'Cause I think to an extent, right? Someone like Jake and someone like Josh, they understand the effect that they've had on a lot of people's lives, right? Just the other day, I had someone tell me in one of my reactions that listening to someone's music, literally saved this other person's life, right? It completely turned it around. And that's just the power of music, man. So I think that Jake and really understands the people that he is affecting, to an extent. But sometimes maybe it just doesn't feel like enough type of ordeal, right?
To the void, I should jump, but if I did, another life would be destroyed. Maybe I'm useless, I'm just exhausted. I've been counting my losses, now I found what the cost is. I'm down and low into the place I go, where everything is crumbling and I lose hope. It's caving in, so just hold on close. The storm is coming in, but nobody ever knows it. I don't ever show it. Pencil to the paper, that's the way that I've been coping. Only dead roses, bring them to my grave. Yeah, I'm sorry for the woes, I'll be strong another day.
So I feel like that the only dead roses bring them to my grave. I feel like that was a reference to one of the songs I just reacted, but for the life of me, I cannot think. So if you guys know the reference there, you guys let me know, because I'm drawing a complete blank on it, right? But he kind of goes into like he says he found out what the cost is. He's down and low, into the place he goes where he loses hope and stuff, and that's kind of where he gets a lot of his musical inspiration, right? Just coming through with his real life stuff that he's going through, right? And the one thing I really liked is that the storm's coming in, but nobody ever knows it. And that he doesn't show it, right? It's very hard to tell when someone's going through this kind of mental battle, right? There's not a lot of like exterior signs unless you're like really, really close to somebody. But again, Jake has talked a lot in a lot of his other songs about how he kind of likes to deal with these things by himself, and within his own thoughts, kind of. He doesn't really like putting his issues onto other people, even if they are like really close to him, right? So I kind of like that line.
Grave, yeah, I'm sorry for the woes, I'll be strong another day. Have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like. Hiding in the dark, always looking for the light. I've been feeling so alone, I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside.
One thing I also noticed that here in the music video, because this is actually something I've been thinking about the entire time, was just kind of the hiding in the dark. It kind of, to me, always like the best way to like actually picture that is like being lost in like a forest at night, and like here in the background we have like this foggy forest, right? It's like very hard to find your way out. You don't know the sense of direction. Obviously, you got the canopy of like tree leaves everywhere, so it's very hard to see the light. I think that's always just kind of like a good metaphor for like being in the dark. It's kind of being in like a dark forest at night, right?
All I've ever known, I've been dying inside. Have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like. Hiding in the dark, always looking
Oh, that was hard.
I've been
Okay.
feeling so alone, I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside. I don't know where to start. I got way too many questions.
Matter of fact, I gotta hear that again. Actually, matter of fact, because that was kind of clean with the fucking beep, beep. That was kind of clean.
I've been feeling so alone. I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside. Have you ever fell apart? Tell me you know what it's like. Hiding in the dark, always looking for the light. I've been
That was
feeling
good.
so alone. I've been trapped in my mind, and it's all I've ever known. I've been dying inside. I don't know where to start. I got way too many questions. Bleeding from the heart, I can't handle my reflection. Feel like no one's home. Hate to look at myself. Try to do it on my own, but I really need help. I'm falling.
All right, so that was "Hiding in the Dark" by Jake Hill, his latest single, man. And I gotta say, this one was kind of a banger, man. I gotta say, this might be one of more of my favorite works that I've heard from Jake Hill by himself, just here on the channel. And I know I've done a lot more Josh and Jake together than I have just Jake by himself. So this one was really good, and I find this one to be very, very relatable and very thoughtful. So and the beat was really good, and like I said, kind of reminded me of some of the older works that he's done. that I've heard in some of the older works that he's done with Josh, at least from a sound perspective. And overall, man, I thought this one was really, really good, man. So I enjoyed it, and hopefully you did as well. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and we're dropping the next one. That's all I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Have you the greatest of your day. Have an even better day tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Peace.